What's up, all the guys and the girls? Hello, I hope you're all doing well today. So I saw something recently that I thought was really interesting. Somebody made a digital audio workstation that is essentially a recreation of an analog tape machine, which I think is super cool. I have grown up in the world of making music on the computer, but I've always had a fascination with tape and really wanted to work with real analog tape, but I've just never had very good luck with it, and it also can be quite expensive. But I feel like the workflow of using tape is just a lot more natural and organic and real, which is something that we can definitely use a lot more of in today's day and age. So we're gonna go ahead and give this thing a shot today. It is called Tape 16. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out. They're not sponsoring me or anything. I bought this with my own money, but let's see if it's actually worth the $30. Alright, so this is pretty much the DAW. This is what we're working with. Keep in mind, this is still an early kind of beta version, so there's gonna be some bugs and things that we have to deal with. But yeah, so basically we have 16 tracks, as you could probably tell. Right away, one thing that I would like to see is for this little volume fader to be able to snap to 0, or potentially just having like a right click and reset setting would be really nice. You can actually link channels together, and this should record in stereo, I believe. You can also choose what inputs you want, which is really nice, because that should mean that I should be able to record drums. I don't know, we'll figure that out later. Anyway, there's also the standard solo and mute controls for each channel. This is a record thing, so you like arm each channel to record, and then you press record and it'll record. Obviously. There's also a built-in metronome if you click on this thing. It's kind of cool. They give you like a decent bit of customization with the metronome. You can adjust the tape speed, which I think is really cool, and they also give you 7.5, 15, and 30. But not only that, there's also a varispeed knob. I can't see this full thing for some reason. Not really sure why that is. There also seems to be a lot of other mixing features that I don't really know a whole lot about here. You have the ability to select different sends and buses and all that kind of stuff. There's also like print effects and mix effects for different channels. I don't really know all of the ins and outs of this thing quite yet. There is also a plugin manager where you can choose what plugins you want on certain tracks, which is really nice. I'm probably going to try to not use plugins for this, just keep it very raw. Another criticism that I have, I would like it if when you click on these tabs, this X X'd out of the tab that you just opened, because what this X actually does is like just close the program entirely. So I think just having an X in the corner at all times to do that feature would make more sense to me. And then this is really cool. There's also a calibration feature. So this allows you to dial in how much wow and flutter and saturation and all the good tape stuff that you get with tape. Anyways, that's enough yapping about this thing. Let's go ahead and try to just start recording something. What do I want to do though? That's the question. So when actually recording to tape, it's much easier to just play the song all the way through. That's kind of the main difference between this DAW and a normal digital audio workstation, because there's no like playlist area where you can pull in clips and then like loop things over and over. All right. That's cool. The other thing with this is that you can't really be a perfectionist, because if you mess up, you kind of have to just go and start over the whole thing again. Okay, I'm gonna make sure my inputs are set up correctly. We're probably just gonna use this microphone for everything. Man, I just like don't even know where to start. This is very overwhelming. Let's just go ahead and hit record and then press play. I messed up already. Okay, cool. This is not gonna go well. Okay, let's listen to that. Nothing. No sound. Okay, I did something wrong anyways. Oh, we gotta arm this track to record, I think. Yeah, there we go. Got it now. Record and play. Frick. What do I do now? I don't know what to do now. Yeah, that was bad. Not a passable mistake there. That's cool, backwards. This scrub feature here allows you to play through the tape very slowly to get like an exact point down. I could probably punch in somewhere, but that'd be kind of difficult, so I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and try to redo that whole thing. I keep messing up. I'm so not used to having to play everything well. Come on. We gotta lock in now. Alright, that might be about as much as I can handle right there. This is gonna be a 1 minute long song, okay? Let's hear how it sounds. let's give it a shot. We'll try to double track it. So we're gonna go over to track 2 now, and just record this one, to record here, and just go for it. Okay, I already did it wrong, cool. Oh man, this is gonna be a long day. Okay, oh man, let's turn the headphones up. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get it. I literally messed up right at the last 4 seconds of the song, so I feel like the last 4 seconds, just gonna be a mistake. And that's fine, you know? That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can try to do some melodies. This is a really cool guitar pick that I got from a place in Colorado. It was this like Kind Mountain music place. Super cool colors. I got a couple more actually too. Okay. We got something kinda. Okay, that's something. Hey, not bad. Yeah, let's just kind of try to do that. I don't know. This doesn't sound good, but we're just trying to record whatever at this point. I'm hoping if we can properly record drums, then maybe it'll kind of turn this ship around and kind of glue everything together, but as it stands, not going well right now for me. Am I a poser? This makes me a poser, I think. Restart. Okay, wrong note. Come on, guys. Come on. What are you guys doing? Come on. We gotta lock in. Wrong note. Guys, what are you doing? Wrong note. Get your head in the game. Whatever, man. That was alright. Guys, keep in mind, I haven't made a song in like a month and a half now, okay? This is what we got so far, though. Not the worst thing ever, honestly. I think we'll add a little guitar solo at the end, perhaps, mayhaps. I'm struggling with the guitar solo, I will say. Good enough, man. Good enough. I think that's enough electric guitar for today. I could try to record a bajillion more layers to like fill this thing up and make it sound really cool, but I feel like if I do that and I overcomplicate the layers that are in this track, it's just gonna start to sound messy. So I think maybe some acoustic guitar? Very cool. We have acoustic guitar. Okay, the acoustic guitar is barely audible, but that's okay. It's not for the melody, it's for the texture. That's what you tell yourself when something's adding nothing to your mix. Okay, now comes the big kahuna. Trying to figure out how to do drums. Input. Okay, so I have realized for one reason or another, it is not picking up my preamp expansion channels. Frankly, I did turn it on after I opened up the program already, so mayhaps it's a thing where I need to close the program, open it up again, and it'll be there. I don't want to bother with that right now because I don't want to like potentially risk losing all this stuff. So I think we're just gonna do a one microphone drum setup, which I don't do often, but I'm gonna do it here today. You stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Okay, this is my drum kit here, and this is a microphone stand that I'm acquiring. And I think I'm just gonna do a one mic technique where the mic is like right in the center of the kit. Oh, okay, that's not good. Okay, I'm using very cheap mic stands, admittedly. How can we weigh this thing down? We need to weigh down the back of this. Let's put a hoodie on the back. Yeah, there we go, that's what we need. It's not the best thing in the world. It's not what I'd prefer, but it's what we're gonna try. Let's just roll though. I don't really know what else to do. We gotta be quick about this. That was a test. Let's hear it. Didn't record anything. I don't know what just happened there. Why didn't it record? It just didn't record any of that. Did I do something wrong here? It didn't record for whatever reason, but we'll try it again. Okay, I hit the mic stand. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Let's see if that actually recorded though. Hey, it doesn't even sound half bad actually. That's a decent drum sound. That is just not on time with the metronome at all. We'll turn the metronome off. I feel like it's making everything worse. Hey, not the worst thing ever. It's pretty bad though. Not the worst thing ever, but pretty close to the worst thing ever. I don't know, maybe you guys think it sounds fine, but I'm just such a perfectionist that I just hate the way that this sounds. It is fun though, I am having fun. What do we do now? What do we do? Bass, let's do some bass. Some sort of built-in tuner would be kind of nice to have in this program, especially because it is kind of just made for live instruments. I think I actually messed with the Varispeed knob, and now I don't know if it's actually in key or not. Where's my song? I don't know what just happened. My whole song's gone. Oh, I soloed this? Okay, okay, there we go. False alarm, I accidentally soloed a random track. There was a bad note in there, but that's okay. The perfectionist in me is just absolutely hating this. But I also feel like it's really important to embrace those imperfections as much as possible. That is kind of like what I preach a lot of the time, so I gotta practice what I preach and just be okay with the human imperfection aspect of this song. I think I want to do some shaker. We actually have a lot of tracks to work with, which is surprising to me. I thought that I would fill up all the tracks really quickly, but I did not. Oh, I can rename the tracks too, that's fire. I can change the color, that's great. This is a great organization thing. Okay, I think I want to try to also get like a little keyboard thing in there, but I'm not going to record with the actual output of the keyboard. I'm going to just put a microphone on here and call it a day. It's extremely quiet, almost quiet enough to where you can't hear it at all. Okay, let's see how possible it is to mix anything here. Okay, plugins may not be in the cards because this is just permanently stuck at 87%. I'll give it another minute. We're giving up on the plugins thing. I have found that if you just crank the saturation up a bunch, it makes it a lot louder and doesn't clip in a bad sounding way. One thing that I've been itching to do though is mess with the Varispeed knob. We're first gonna try pitching it down. Let me know what you guys like better, the sped up or sped down. That's a tough choice to make. I feel like a little bit sped up is kind of how I like it. Okay, alright, I think that's pretty much it. I was able to add pretty much everything I usually add to my tracks. I feel like this turned out a lot better than I thought it would. There was a few parts in there where I was listening to all the layers together and I was like, oh man, this sounds really bad actually. It sounds awful. But I feel like once you get to the end, all the layers kind of mesh together and you do a little bit of volume adjustment, it actually starts to sound like pretty okay, pretty passable. I just had a lot of fun doing this and it felt a lot more organic than the usual way of making music. It is definitely more difficult. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say that it's super easy to do this. It's really not. Honestly, kind of made me feel like a little bit of a musical poser in a way. This is definitely something that will put into perspective how good you actually are at whatever instrument you play, because whatever you actually play is what it's going to be. But I enjoyed it and I definitely will be using this program more. Even if I'm not going to be making like serious music with it, I'll definitely be just using it to have fun recording stuff. So yeah, definitely go check it out, give it a shot if you'd like to. Shout out to the people who created this because it's really awesome. I'm glad that this is a thing that exists. But I hope you all enjoyed this one. I thank you all for watching and I will see you in the next video.